Have you ever wondered what would have happened if you'd made just one different decision, say, nearly 2 decades ago? What if that single choice could have totally changed her financial future? Today, we're diving into a real-world what-if that shows just how powerful that can be, the $1,000 Google bet. It's a pretty wild question, right? We all think about those what-if moments. Well, today, we're going to follow one of those paths, and it all starts at a very specific point in time. All right, let's jump in the time machine. The year is 2004. The internet is still kind of like the Wild West, and this search engine with a funny name is just about to sell its shares to the public for the very first time. Now, we're not talking about some giant pile of cash or a secret inheritance. The investment that kicks this whole story off is a simple, pretty relatable amount, just $1,000. So back in 2004, what could that $1,000 actually buy you? Well, it could get you a little piece of that quirky search engine I mentioned, Google. When they had their initial public offering, their big public debut, a single share was just $50. And you don't need a fancy calculator for this next part. The math is super straightforward. You take your $1,000, divide it by $50 a share, and boom, you would have become the owner of exactly 20 shares of Google stock. Okay, so buying the shares, that was the easy part. Seriously, the real challenge, where the magic actually happens, comes next. And it involves doing something that is incredibly hard for most investors. Doing absolutely nothing. Just waiting. So you've made your investment back in 2004. And for the next 18 years, you just hold on. Through all the market chaos, the ups, the downs, recessions, booms, you name it. And while those 20 shares were just sitting there, their value was doing anything but sitting still. It absolutely skyrocketed as Google exploded from just a search engine into the global tech titan we know today. Which brings us right here to the moment of truth. After almost 2 decades of just being patient, it's time to see what that $1,000 bet from way back in 2004 actually turned into. So here it is, the big question. What do you think those 20 little shares, that $1,000 investment, are worth today? Just take a wild guess. What's your number? Okay, you ready for this? A jaw-dropping $140,000. No, that's not a typo. 140,000. That initial grand turned into a life-changing amount of money. It's just a staggering return. And look at this. This chart just lays it all out, plain and simple. The scale of this growth is just wow. See that little sliver down there? That's your initial $1,000. And that giant tower next to it, that's its value today. It's the perfect picture of what long-term growth can look like. But let's be real, $140,000 is just a number until you think about what it can actually do. I mean, for a lot of people, that's completely life-changing. We're talking a down payment on a house. Heck, in some parts of the country, that's enough to buy a house outright, all from that one single decision. Look, this story is amazing, but it's not just some one-off lottery ticket win. It's actually a perfect case study for a really powerful and fundamental way to build wealth. It's a strategy called buy and hold. So, what are the big takeaways from all this? What's the lesson? Well, first, it's a masterclass in the power of just holding on for the long term. It also shows you the incredible potential of investing in innovative companies that you really believe in. And it proves, without a doubt, that even small beginnings can lead to huge outcomes. But, and this is the key, you've got to have the patience. You need the guts to just hold on even when the market gets scary. And trust me, that's the hardest part.